Hello everybody, I'm Super Turtle, and I'm going to do something that I haven't done on this channel ever before. I'm actually going to review a game that I've played. Now I haven't done this very often because there's some games where I do pretty good, but it's a lot of the common, hi, I'm in a jumbo, I went into the enemy spawn, got a whole bunch of kills, or hi, I'm someone who just sat in a bush, camped most of the time, and got a whole bunch of kills. Or, better yet, I was in a jet. I climbed and got kills, or I missiled and got kills. I just kind of did what the average person would do, and just get a couple of kills in the game and go, yeah, I had a pretty good game. Well, in this game, I do something that I don't do too often. It's gonna be in the title of the video. I get an ace, and for some of you, it might be surprising. I got an ace in the plane that I'm using right now. It's F2H Banshee. Now, it may be surprising or it may not be, and you may go, well, this is a good plane, obviously. Well, yeah, it is a good plane. This is my second game playing it. This is the second time I've ever taken this plane off the runway and gone, you know what, I'm going to have fun with it. That doesn't happen too often when it comes to me playing a plane. I usually play it, grind it to the full, and I go, oh, it was a good plane. It was fun, but I really want the next one. That's what I thought I was going to do with this one. I'm grinding to the Cougar. I still am right now. While I'm watching this, I have my War Thunder open and I'm still looking for that Cougar. I want the Cougar because it's got the Blue Angel skin. You know? And in this game, I was just another one of those games. I was like, you know what? This is just dumb. I'm just grinding, you know? But this plane is kind of good for some of the kills you're going to see here. And it starts off with the Bomber. The Bomber's not going to do much. Let's be honest here. That was just kind of like a free, here you go. You know, this is just a free, here's a kill, I'm a Bomber. My teammate misses a couple of shots. So I come in, and I kind of take out the Seahawk's tail. But what you notice, I didn't do enough damage to actually get the kill on that Seahawk. Nope, my teammate got it. So that comes to my assist in this game. That is the only one I'm going to get. I have no other assist in this game. So it's just one assist, and it's going to be 5 kills. So, what happens next? As for what's going to happen next, it's going to be systematic killing of the team. My team seems to have already done pretty good over here with getting rid of the team, or at least slowing them down, or whittling them down to a smaller force. But there's only so much you can do. When you get overrun, the F-84 is running away going, no, no, please, I've done my best. Don't kill me. I don't think he's going to make it out of that. He does have some pretty good speed. He might be able to dive out of it, but I feel like there's a couple faster planes over there that are going to catch up to him. Maybe he just makes it out easily, scot-free. Let's see. Does he win the duel with the other F-84? It looks like a draw, I guess. So as for the Banshee that I'm playing, this is a very good plane. I like to do it in the kind of boom and zoom way where you just kind of like climb at the beginning of the game, get a little bit of speed, come in and help your teammates. Some of the ones that are a bit faster turners get there a little bit quicker and can kind of just do their job, and you come in and do your job, which is either cleanup or is getting into the battle and helping your teammate out who's got a plane on their tail. Nice head on by the Meteor. Unfortunately, he doesn't get that F-84. I think the F-89 gets him. Oh, no. He's so close. I think about getting that F-84, but I'm like, well, he's already really damaged, and this Seahawk looks like he's coming in for free. Going, I'm going to get that F-84. I'm going to get him. Well, it's my job to say, no. No, I don't think you will. Was that the cleanest kill? You can debate that. It definitely wasn't. That Seahawk is going down. The worst part in this game is when you have your tail ripped off and you start plummeting to the ground. Because you can't stop that. There's no pulling out of that. You go straight to the floor. This LA2 seems to be giving my Meteor a problem. I think he made my Meteor crash, that or he killed him. Either way, I could go in for that kill, but my F-89 seems to be in trouble from behind him. I need to save him. In comes the LA200. My F-89 dives in. I have two F-89s, and that one, he's not so scared. But it doesn't matter anyways, the LA200 gets his tail ripped off. Got a lot of tail ripping this game. And here's, I don't know why, but I've looked at this before. The screen just kind of tears. I don't know why. The game just kind of decides we're done. We're not gonna see that in any kind of quality. It just cuts out. Something with the replay. Oh well. It is what it is. It's not gonna stop me from filming my ace. How dare you, game, try and stop me. So I'm sitting pretty with 3 kills and an assist. And I see my B57, I apologize. He's going in for the base. Now, I don't like base runs. I think base strafing is kind of dumb. But if you're an enemy plane and the other team's got like 6 planes and there's like 2 of you, yeah, you can try and bring it back. I'm not saying you shouldn't. But if you've gone into the game, and let's say you've gotten like a kill or 2, you can pay off your plane, land on the base, and just stop. Because you're either not going to get a kill, and you're just going to die, or you're going to clutch the game. And while the clutch the game is definitely a very fun aspect, if you manage to do that, you'd be pretty happy. But unfortunately for the Semi-262, he came out of the base. And lesson number 1 of coming out of the base, don't try and climb for someone who's higher than you. It's not going to happen. So, he does a little bit of a smarter thing. He goes into a turn. Now, another thing about this is he doesn't have speed. If he had a little bit more speed, he didn't just like come off of his base. He might have been able to get something. He also stops turning. I don't know why he stopped turning. He probably could have turned around and got a couple shots at me. Instead, he decides to run. And after my absolutely terrible aim, look at this. Look at what did you? Ah, oh, there he goes. Tail off first, huh? Kind of wish he shot me, because that's what I get for having such bad aim. If I had that bad of aim, he should have just gotten that. Oh well. Fortunately for him, that's the end of his game. So, what he had was 2 bombers and himself. And I can debate all day whether I would have Jade out or whether I would have stayed in. I have had games where I've come back with about 6 planes of the enemy team and having 2 bombers, because the bombers get a gunner kill, and next thing you know, you're in the lead. But it is hard to say, because that TU-14, he's kind of dead. He's pretty dead. He's near base, so he probably could repair, but he's effectively dead. He's not gonna get up in the sky and fight me anytime soon. And here's something that's happening on this map. There's so much fog. There's so much fog it even goes all the way to your base. Landing can be kind of hard. And then the replay cuts out a little bit more. Landing can be kind of hard in this map. If you don't see where you're landing, a lot of people will crash. And trust me, on this map, playing in planes, I've done it before. This wouldn't be my first time talking about crashing. Trust me. I do that plenty of times without the help of fog. But this map seems to want to give me the help. So look at this guy. He's behind our base. Like, really far behind our base. Makes me think he was gonna try and strafe our base, which again I've already talked about. I don't think you should do that. It's kind of dumb. If it's the end of the game, it's a little more excusable, but ultimately it's don't strafe a base. I hear a big plane coming in. I'm like, what? Here comes the Canberra. And we were talking in chat, and he's like, I can't see the base. I don't know where I'm landing. And he does a little Tokyo drift at the end of the runway because he almost falls off of it. He's right on the edge. He almost doesn't get his plane back. He would have turned over and crashed. Me and him had a good laugh about that in chat, I'll tell you that. We're having a good time. Meteor comes in. Has a pretty good landing. Good on him. Now we go back to the sky. So, the thing with the Banshee is it's got decent turn time. Its guns are really good. And its speed is pretty good. And it's an 8.0 plane, where you can meet 9.0s. Sometimes you do, like an F11. Kinda sucks because at this tier, there's only mixed battles. You don't really get America versus Russia or anything like that. It's pretty much just mixed battles. So you can meet that F11. That's going to be on the enemy team. And yeah, it kind of sucks him being faster than you, but your guns are better than his. And if you got the right aim, you can outshoot an F11. I've done it before, and I know this game wouldn't really show that, but this game wouldn't have you think that I can hit an F11, but I can. I've done it. It's alright. Everyone sucks every now and then, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm not some aim god of this game, but doesn't mean I'm terrible. You don't hurt my feelings like that. Telling you, man, people are gonna make fun of me for this one. They'd be like, couldn't hit a shot on a 262 2 feet away from you. And you're right. Well, I probably couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. I still got him. So that's what matters at the end of the day. Did I kill him? Yeah, so we'll excuse that. I'm gonna speed up this part of the replay a little bit because it's the end of the game, alright? This IL-28, he's just climbing to the sky. There's not much he can do. Me and a Meteor are pretty much just gonna run him down, really. Meteor gets a little too close to the base and flak. That's not the base, I'm sorry. The ground troops start flacking at him. I try to get a little bit of a shot here. And I get a hit. Now, it doesn't show it, but I do. I get a hit on the IL-28. And that makes me want to chase him. And so I try and take a couple more shots at a similar height and all of that at him because I figured if I got a really nice long-range shot, that'd be cool, but it wasn't meant to be. All those shots miss. And as you can see, these guns definitely are not upgraded. They're not upgraded. They're just absolute shotguns. I mean, with aim like mine, where it's already hard to hit a broadside of the barn, the guns certainly aren't helping when unupgraded. So that's definitely something. And here we see it's classic IL-28, just doing his thing. Now I'd love to have had a video where it's just pure dogfighting. This plane isn't too amazing at dogfighting within itself, but it's a pretty good turn fighter in some cases if you get in the right situation. If you can slow the plane that you're fighting down enough, you have pretty decent enough energy retention to kind of fight him. Their guns being nose mounted, getting those kills should be a lot easier for you. If you notice, they're mounted in a straight line. Yeah, the guns on the F2H are mounted in a straight line. Kind of interesting. A lot of them kind of have them in like different places. They're not exactly in a straight line. Here comes some more of that amazing aiming, but in a dive, it's kind of hard, you know? Takes a little bit of effort, but I end up getting him, and he almost gets me with his gunners. It's another thing I hate about IL-28. They got that gunner, dude, and sometimes, if it's an AI gunner, you just get that one tap, and you're like, dang. Or if the guy controlling it controls the gunner, and you just get one tap, you're like, dang. Those 23 mils, they will get you. They will get you, and they will get you bad. So, as for how I feel about this thing, overall, after this game has ended, it's a very nice plane. It's definitely something worth grinding to, but I don't know if I would right now. There's just not enough planes after it that I'd be very excited about. There's, at the end, the F3H. The F3H is a very nice plane, and if you want that 3,000 pound bomb, the biggest one America gets, yeah, it'll be pretty nice for you. But one thing I want you to take a look at, and is where I'm going to leave it, so you have to look at it, you have to see it. Mouth, eyes. It looks like a face. It looks like a face. You can't tell me otherwise. It's literally just a face. I would say definitely get this plane if you want to have fun in some kind of plane that kind of looks a little unconventional, flies pretty nicely, and you can get some nice kills in. I'm Super Turtle, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.